Hey, what's up everybody? This is Rowie Kiwi and I'm back with another video. This one's gonna be a little rambly, I think, mostly because I haven't really thought of everything I'm going to say. Usually I have a bit of an idea, but not today. So what am I doing in the background of this video? I am naming potions. That's pretty much it. I drew up a bunch of these potion bottles and my sister told me that she thought they would be better if I named them. Initially, none of them had labels or anything. So I went back, made labels, and now I have to come up with a bunch of names for them, which you would think would be easy, but turned out to be the most difficult thing ever. There is apparently a lot of copywritten names for things, and I don't feel like dealing with copyright or IP infringement, so here we are just making some up that seems suiting or, suitable for the potion that I am putting them on based on mostly color. So what was my inspiration for all of these potions? My favorite game is Skyrim. Maybe a little basic. I don't really care. I love it. I've been playing it for a long time now. And one of my favorite things to do in Skyrim is to play a mage of sorts and also just make a crap ton of potions. Mostly potions, not poisons. Turns out poisons are only really helpful if you, use them on your weapon, and when you play a mage, you don't always have a weapon. Though I do enjoy playing a spell sword on occasion, but I always forget to use potions. Anyway, back to this naming conundrum of the potion bottles that I have, because my sister told me that she thought it would be better. Which, you know what, she was right. It is better that they have names and that they're not just plain potion bottles. But the process is a little tedious because I've already saved and exported all of the images. I have to bring them back into Procreate and add a text layer. And from the text layer, add it to the potion bottle and size it and stuff. It just ended up being a bit of a pain in the butt and very monotonous. You can kind of hear my son in the background. He's laughing at me because I'm talking to myself. It's okay, bud. It's okay. Mommy is sane, I swear. But I ended up using a potion name generator. I can probably link it, to be honest. I didn't use the names that it generated verbatim or anything because a lot of them were kind of silly, but I did use them for inspiration, especially because I was getting stuck in a bit of a rut of wanting to call everything potion of this and potion of that and potion of this, that, which is kind of boring, so I needed some more words. And you know what? This name generator gave me some more words, which honestly, as somebody who played a lot of Skyrim, makes me kind of stupid because a lot of the words that it suggested in place of the word potion are things that Skyrim also used. It'd be like that. So yeah, we've got a lot of draughts, a lot of elixirs, a lot of filters. It makes it a little more interesting of a name than just potion of. But yeah, so I don't know. I think that they turned out good. You can kind of see here, I keep sizing the potion bottles to the exact same size and placing them on the exact same spot of the canvas. This just makes my life easier later when I go to export them, because if you didn't know, just because I turned off the background of the canvas, so there's no background, I export it as a transparent PNG. If the potion bottle is lower down on the canvas than it is centered, when you export it and then upload it to another website or another, application, say you upload it to Cricut Design Space or something like that, it's going to still be lower on the invisible canvas. So if I center it, it just makes it easier to line it up and stuff. This is really a big problem on Redbubble, I've noticed, is that if you don't center your design, if you want to center it using the automatic centering tools that they have to edit your designs on different product, it will center it not centered because your design was not centered on its invisible canvas, which is kind of silly, but it makes sense. So yeah, I do make sure that my potion bottles are centered every single time and that they're the exact same size across the board. So you'll see me edit the how many pixels across the potion bottles are. So every potion of the same design, even though they're different colors, are the same size bottle on the canvas. It just is a consistency thing. It helps with consistency, and being consistent is good, I suppose. It definitely makes things easier when you're consistent. But yeah, you know, potions and stuff. I really do enjoy the aesthetic of potion bottles. That's why I drew so many. And even I only showed 2 different bottle designs in this video, but I did end up drawing like quite a few. And I did the lazy thing where I hue shifted the color of the potion inside the bottle instead of just recoloring it every single time, just to save myself some time, because I knew that I wanted to use the same bottle design over and over again. And also I wasn't sure what color I would like to begin with, so I did just hue shift them and save each hue shift. I actually ended up duplicating my Procreate canvas and saving the original and editing the duplicate, just in case I screwed it up so badly that I had to go back to the original again, which is honestly a very good idea. If you are going to make massive edits to a design that you really like and you don't want to mess up, I highly recommend duplicating your original file, which Procreate makes pretty easy. You just duplicate it. It duplicates the entire thing exactly as the original is, all your layers and everything, and you can edit it from there. And that way, if you screw up so tremendously, you can just try again. You don't have to redraw the whole thing. Or, you know, a lot of times what ends up happening is I will combine layers to do the hue shifting. So initially all of the color layers will be separate, and I will merge them all together to make it easier to hue shift. And if you screw that up, you can't undo it after a certain point, so it's always best to have your original still there. Learn from my mistakes, don't make the same ones. Trust me, I am making plenty as I learn how to use Procreate properly and do digital art in general. And I'm just gonna drop like a little pin in this. I did use free for commercial use fonts. Whether or not they actually are, hard to say. A lot of people steal fonts and upload them, you know, on websites and stuff, saying that they're free for commercial use when, you know, maybe they're not actually. So if at any point I try and sell these designs and the copyright or IP is not IP, it's not intellectual property. Well, I guess it kind of would be, but if anybody ever says anything about the fonts, I'll just take it down and re-upload it with a different one. I am not going to hand draw the words because my penmanship is bad on paper. It's even worse digitally, so I was just not even going to try that. So yeah, that was just my solution. I'll try and find the website that I downloaded them all from, but it's been a little while and I'm not entirely sure which one it was. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my rambling mess and you'll come back for the next one. Bye!